Picture yourself walking through the mall. You wander into the fragrance section and instantly you're surrounded by rows of shiny bottles. Each one claims to be unique, bold, fresh, timeless. Sales associates are spraying testers into the air, and within minutes every scent starts to blend together. It's exciting but also a little overwhelming. How do you even begin to choose one? That's exactly the moment most people realize how complex fragrances really are. There's more to picking the right scent than just grabbing what smells good at first. Every fragrance is made from a careful balance of ingredients, concentrations, and artistic choices. And understanding those differences can completely change the way you shop. I'll walk you through the basics of how fragrances are built, explain what terms like EDP and EDT actually mean, and then break down the four main categories you'll typically see. And by the end, you'll know how to find the scent that not only smells great, but feels like you. So let's start with the foundation, what a fragrance is actually made of. Every perfume, cologne, or body spray begins with two key components, essential oils and alcohol. The essential oils are what gives each scent its personality. They're the actual notes you smell, whether that's citrus, vanilla, rose, or even musk. The alcohol, on the other hand, acts like the messenger. It helps those oils evaporate into the air and spread the scent around you. Without that balance, the fragrance either wouldn't project at all or would fade away instantly. So when you spray a fragrance, what you're really doing is letting those oils lift off your skin through the alcohol. That's what makes the scent noticeable and long-lasting. Now that we know what a fragrance is made of, let's talk about how strong it is. You've probably seen words on bottles like perfume, eau de parfum, or eau de toilette. Those labels aren't just fancy French, they actually tell you how concentrated the fragrance's oils are. The higher the concentration, the longer the scent lasts. Parfum has the most oil and usually lasts the whole day. Eau de parfum is a little lighter, great for everyday wear, and eau de toilette fades faster, making it ideal for something casual or short term. So the next time you're testing fragrances at the mall, remember it's not just about its smell in the first spray, but how strong and long lasting you want it to be. So, now that you know how fragrance strengths work, there's one more thing that makes every scent unique, and that's how it changes over time. When you first spray a fragrance, what you smell right away is called the top notes. The light, bright scents like citrus or fresh herbs that grab your attention instantly. But those fade within minutes, revealing the middle notes, the heart of the fragrance. These are often florals, spices, or sweet fruits that define scent's true characters. Finally, as the hours pass, you're left with the base notes, the rich, deep aromas like wood, amber, vanilla, or musk. These are what linger on your skin and clothing long after the top and the middle notes have disappeared. Every perfume from high-end to affordable follows this same pyramid. What separates them, though, is how they use these ingredients. And that's where we start to see the real difference between designer, niche, celebrity, and dupe fragrances. Let's start with fragrances most people recognize first, designer fragrances. These come from major fashion houses like Dior, Gucci, and Chanel. Brands known for style, luxury, and name recognition. Designer fragrances are made to appeal to a wide audience, which means they're often balanced, versatile, and easy to wear for almost any occasion. They're the dependable go-to scent, the ones you might see displayed at every department store counter. They use quality ingredients, but because they're produced on a larger scale, they tend to be more affordable than niche fragrances. So if you're just getting into the fragrance world and want something that's crowd-pleasing and reliable, designer fragrances are usually where the journey begins. But maybe you're the type of person who wants something different, a scent that doesn't smell like everyone else walking through the mall. That's where niche fragrances come in. Unlike designer brands, niche houses only focus on perfume. They're not selling fashion or accessories, just scent. These fragrances use rare ingredients and bold, creative blends that push boundaries and tell unique stories. They're made in smaller quantities, often by specialized perfumers, and that's why they tend to cost more. If designer fragrances are about mass appeal, niche fragrances are about identity, something distinctive that feels truly your own. Now on the other end of the spectrum, we have celebrity fragrances, the one tied to familiar faces and pop culture icons. These are designed to be fun, trendy, and accessible. They're usually more affordable and easy to wear, making them a great option for younger audiences or anyone just getting into fragrances. Celebrity scents might not have the same complexity or longevity as niche or designer perfumes, but they're about personality, capturing the energy or vibe of the celebrity behind the bottle. They're meant to make fragrances fun and not intimidating. And then there are dupes, or clones. Fragrances made to replicate the scent of high-end perfumes at a fraction of the price. These are perfect for experimenting or for people who want the experience of a luxury scent without paying designer or niche prices. They often smell remarkably similar to the originals, though they might not last as long or have the same depth of ingredients. Still, dupes are a great way to explore different scent profiles, figure out what you like, and build your collection without breaking the bank. So, the next time you're standing in that sea of bottles at the mall, you'll know exactly what you're looking at. You'll understand how fragrances are made, how they evolve, and what separates designer, niche, celebrity, and dupe scents from one another. But most importantly, you'll see that fragrance is personal. It's more than just smelling good, it's about expression, memory, and mood. The right fragrance doesn't just make you stand out, it tells your story without you saying a word. Thank you for watching and joining me on this journey through the fragrance world.